Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Sunday, August 25th. Doing a second message to Miss Marianne Williamson and her supporters. I got a good response yesterday from the video so far, so I wanted to add some things to her and some explanation to her supporters. So here we go. Dear Miss Williamson, your supporters have been looking at the video that I made, and I've had some very interesting responses. None negative, all positive, and all supporting you. Uh, so you got a good grassroots here. The problem is, and I got to tell your supporters, no, I haven't looked at her campaign because uh, she should say on the air what she's doing. In her videos, no. But when she makes comments like she did on the atonement, that kind of is a negative comment. And that destroys what she's trying to do. If you agree with me, that's good. All I'm saying for Miss Williamson is she is going to be representing the United States when she becomes Miss Madam President. She won't be Marianne Williamson for at least 4 years, maybe 8. That's something that their predecessors never understood, especially Mr. Donald J. Trump and Mr. Hussein Obama and George W. Bush. Those three never understood that. They try to be themselves in the White House, and that's something you cannot do. You represent the United States. Look at what's happening this week with President Trump over at the G7. That is an embarrassment if I were the G7 members to have him there. He should have stayed home. Anyway, what I would like to say to you supporters and Miss Williamson is two other issues that she might look into. Number one is the Social Security. You should add two other funds, and you should make Social Security a standalone fund where they can't rate it for other budget items. And they've done that before. That's why the fund is in trouble, because of the raids they've been at over the decades. They should leave these funds alone. These are for Social Security, Medicare. And the other two that I'm saying is Social Security was meant for old people. And you use it for a lot of things, for kids, for disability. That wasn't what Social Security was meant. So if you add a fund for disability and a fund for young kids and one last fund, so you need three more funds there. And I know the Americans would understand for older Americans who cannot afford assisted living, because you're going to have a lot of them that's going to need it in the next couple of decades when our baby boomers, like I said, we're 45 to 73, and you're going to need this big time. So if you can just modify the percentage and create percentages for those other new funds in there, uh, and the Social Security and Medicare percentages that you take out. And the people should realize this is not taking out of your paycheck. This should be to guarantee you a safer life down the road, which Social Security has not. And it should have been that way, but it's never served that way. And this is what you got to make it to be. So, based on the 2020 census, because you got other generations, the Gen Xers, the Millennials, and the Z. And, every election that happens, 2020, 2024, 28, you're going to have all kinds of these generation people are going to be increasing. And also, the people that you're bringing in. Like I said, with my illegal aliens in the video before, when you determine some of those are going to come in, some of those are going to go. But you need those to be citizens. Also, you should create a directive, like in Star Trek, but this one make it serious. Like say, in January 20th, 2021, we are not responsible for the acts of our ancestors, whether they were white, black, red, yellow, or whatever. Okay? That'll take care of the issues with reparation. The African Americans have to know that was history. For better or worse, that was history. If you didn't learn from it, then you got a serious problem. Both whites and blacks are here for the duration, and we got to learn to coexist. This is the problem you haven't learned. Coexistence. You brought everybody at Tom, Dick, and Harry in here, and you haven't learned to coexist. This is all I'm saying for you supporters and Miss Marianne Williamson. Do your campaign like you're a human being. Don't do it like a political, especially a Democrat, because the parties don't care about the American people, neither Republicans nor Democrats, nor Libertarians or Green Party. They absolutely don't care. But make them care. Make your campaign to make them care. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And also, like I said, as a representative of the United States, make the countries go to the United States' back and make it so future successors of yours will not go back like Donald J. Trump, Hussein Obama, and George W. Bush did and destroy the presidency. Bring it back up. It's going to take you a while to build it up. But that's what we need. This is your favorite alien and Bubba saying good day.